All right, guys. A lot of you guys asked me how I cook my steaks, so let me just show you what I commonly do. So right now I've got two beautifully marbled New York strip steaks, prime grade, from a company called Better Fed Beef, which I happen to be wearing their shirt today, just out of coincidence, quite honestly. So anyway, I'm going to take these off the sous vide. They've been going just as it happens about 3 hours at 115 degrees Fahrenheit, and so. This is in the vacuum sealed bag. I know people say, am I worried about the plastic? The honest answer is not particularly, to be honest. But anyway, we'll cut these open, and these are cooked, like I said, to a temperature of 115 degrees. And I prefer my steaks about medium rare. And so what I find is, and these are about a good 1.5 inches thick or so, something like that. So steak of that size, I know I'm going to get some additional temperature raise when I sear it, and so I cook it a little bit under what I'd like to eat it at. So if I want to eat it at around, I don't know, 130 degrees or so, which is a pretty nice medium rare-ish, then I will cook it a little bit less. So then I'm just going to dry it off real well. The reason you want to dry your steaks off real well is because you don't want to waste your time searing and boiling off the water. You want a nice dry surface so it sears very quickly. And the reason for that is, one is the less time you spend searing, the less it'll cook on the inside. So it's already cooked on the inside to the temperature that I want it for the most part. So I'm gonna dry off both sides here. This little paper towel, and I've got this sort of accessory sink, which is kind of nice for the kitchen. Throw that in there. And then I will take you guys out to the grill, which I've got preheated. It's my Auto Wild grill. That thing goes to 1,500 degrees, so we'll get a nice hot sear. That it's already there. I probably started it 3 minutes ago. So anyway, let me take you guys over there, and we'll finish out the steak. All right, as I said, I'm going to be using this Auto Wild grill. Like I said, temperatures around 1,500 degrees. I put these steaks in here, and I try to put them relatively close to the flame, probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches away from the flame. So I'm going to raise that up there so I can get it nice and close. And those are going to sit there, at that temperature for about a minute, maybe 90 seconds at most. I'll take a peek at them, flip them once, and basically that's it, other than a little bit of resting period. So I'll check back on these in just a second. All right, let's take a look and see how we're doing here. So, yeah, it looks really nice. Going to give it a flip real quick. And we'll go for about another 1.5 minutes or so, 75 seconds, something like that on the other side. All right, it's been about another 90 seconds on the other side. Let's pull these bad boys out and see how they're looking here. Wow, that looks pretty nice. Same thing. Nice sears on these guys. All right, we're going to take them inside and cut them up. All right, they've been resting a couple minutes here. Nice knife. This is a Damascus steel. It's about a 10-inch knife I got from the good folks at Wired for Health as I talked to those guys. So it's always nice to have a really nice sharp knife. It makes for a much better eating experience in my view. And then what I'll do, and these came out pretty nice pinks, basically from top to bottom. Let's cut into this other one here as well. And so I don't want to cut them up too much because I don't want them getting cold on me. So I'll cut a few slices out there. And then what I like to do is I just use some what's called Maldon sea salt often. It's a nice finishing salt. The reason I don't salt ahead of time is in that really high heat environment, the salt will almost kind of turn to ash. And so we want to salt it afterwards, and that's what finishing salts are made for. So this stuff literally just kind of melts into that hot, kind of fat that's on there in the juice. And so you get this really nice flavor to it. So that is it. That's super simple. Let's take a bite here and see what we got. Again, these came from Better Fed Beef. They are, every time I always eat them, they're always delicious. So we'll see how this one turned out. Wow. 2 thumbs up. Damn, that's good stuff. All right, guys. Let me know how you guys cook your steaks. We'll talk to you soon.